and friends.
Alone and lost in Dubai, Safina Nalubega left Uganda for the promise of a better life, good pay and adventure. She lost everything and almost her life. Nalubega is one of more than 400 Ugandans who go in search of a dream daily. So often, the dream turns into a nightmare. We have found dozens of stories of young Ugandans fighting to survive from the most appalling conditions, thousands of miles away from home and safety. Some make it home, some are less fortunate. This is their story, and the story of those fighting to bring them back home safely. Rachel Namitala left Uganda in 2015. She was looking for a better life in the Middle East.
Natukira mu nyumba bazimbye ebikomera babinene babiwanvu nnyo kati mukama wange nansibiramu natuuka eyo yanzijako essimu sina communication yonna.
But soon her life became unbearable.
Nankula emyezi 3 yamala ne mugamba sente zange ziriwa sijja kukola. Omukyala nankwata
After 7 years in captivity, she was able to escape.
Agenda okulaba nga akivuddeko. Okulaba akivuddeko ekyokola ki ekyokebera essimu. Ningamba nina okozesa essimu eno sobola okufuna communication y'okuva wano mu ddungu.
She's now back home living with her mother, but her physical and mental health has been destroyed.
Nakumala tukira mu ddwaliro. Bankebira nandi bangamba ndi mulwadde ensigo ndwadde n'omubiri gwonna zino ennyingo zonna zinnuma sinatereera bulungi.
Omutwe gumuluma nnyo bw'ayogera kizibu era kati wano bwe tuva wano amatu gamuluma nnyo.
This is just one of the many cases. Miriam Mwiza runs an organization supporting trafficked women, and she's currently working with over 500 victims.
There is nothing like human rights. Completely, it's not there. So, and because of that, we've got girls that have been sexually assaulted. We've got girls that were imprisoned for no reason. Actually, let me say, we've got girls who have been impregnated from the other side.
She says there is a well-established and organized system which is akin to slavery.
Whatever we are doing, like advocating, going to courts of law here, we are just treating the symptoms, not looking at the source of this. And that is the kafala system, which is in the Gulf states, and these Gulf states are the countries where most of our Ugandans are taken to.
Protesters are now taking direct action to demonstrate against the human trafficking. This is one of the many regular demonstrations against the treatment of workers in Saudi Arabia.
We are saying enough is enough. We can't let the government give a blind eye on the dead bodies that enter airport every day. In a space of 1 month, we've lost 5 lives. And we are saying, why girls and why are they dying in Saudi Arabia?
Tukoze buli kimu twogedde byonna biganye. Saudi Arabia esirise busirisi tewaliyo kivaayo.
Every year, 146,000 Ugandans travel to the Gulf states to work. It is a multi-billion shillings business.
We take advantage of the education of our people and send and export labor. They get employment abroad and then make returns. They send remittances into the economy.
Not all examples are of human trafficking. There is a well-established business that is regulated. They are recruited through agencies. Many, like AfriSky International Agency, are legitimate. It is a well-trodden path, one which many Ugandan workers thrive.
We engage agents who are known to us, who are registered with us, who have files with us. And then we also do our direct recruitment. So it's a mixture of both. When we get these candidates, first and foremost, we look at the age. I'm talking about housemaids, most especially.
the government maintains they are taking steps to combat illegal trade.
The majority of the women moving are fleeing domestic violence. You know, they'll even tell you that, okay, that's why awareness, you know, even if you tell somebody, oh, this can happen to you, you follow the right procedures, they'll defy and go through otherwise, because they'll even tell you know what, I'd rather suffer from abroad rather than suffering with this husband of mine.
How can we as government make it safe, make it orderly, and regulate it, and make sure when people are in those countries, there is a mechanism that is in place to address the complaints that are affecting the migrant workers.
Meanwhile, Meme Rajab has been searching for his wife, a worker in Saudi Arabia, for many years.
Angamba naye nyamba gwali mwezi gwa 11 2021 ngendera ku company uno omukyala embeera gye ntandise omulaba ndaba nga sijja kola ki sijja musobola naye ate ndi bubi we mbagamba nti mutwale mu ddwaliro tebaagala kola ki kuntwala mu ddwaliro obwengezaako okwogera ne bagundi bakama bange tebanfaako.
After many months, he has been able to locate and bring the wife's body back home. Rajab's story and that of his wife has been well documented. The cases have now been taken by a wider group of organizations.
As we gather here to pray for our brothers and sisters trafficked in one way or another, we pray for their freedom and safe return, that this vice may come to an end.
This national prayer service was held to highlight the plight of the workers.
This office had a big signpost, housemaid shop. I looked at the signpost and I was like, housemaid shop? So this is a shop, we are traded, we are bought, we are commodities, and at that office we could be displayed for window shopping.
Whoever wants to fight this, please make sure you write your will, complete it. It is part of corruption. There are homes and locations and addresses where children are being kept. And a number of us even have the lists. You can take the police there, they get the name, they get these people. But if you come to be known that you are the one who sent the police there, you become a victim. Sometimes the police will come and tell you, leave that fight.
We are going to bring a regulation to make sure that the immigration officer will deny you passing through the Entebbe airport, because that is the major traffic point.
Opposition politicians are also campaigning. Muada Nkunyinji has filmed on a recent trip to Saudi Arabia.
There are so many who are still detained, and there are several who are stranded on streets of Baniyas Square and Union Metro Station. They sleep outside.
We have known a number of them that are still out there looking for what to do, but without any help.
While Rachel Namitala, Safina Naluwega, and a few others are back home trying to pick up the pieces of their lives, campaigners maintain the fight of the hundreds and thousands of victims of trafficking still abroad, lost and frightened. Dora Atuonjene, NBS